Okay, we all have setbacks in life. And if you wondered why your life at times was so difficult, let me introduce you to this brilliant achiever. At 15, he was excited by everything life had to offer. He played and loved football. He was very good at it. He wanted to join the Navy just like his father, but destiny had other plans. In a terrible train accident, this teenager damaged his leg beyond repair. He was bedridden for months. He needed prosthetics on his left foot. And in this horrific moment of absolute despair, Nitesh Kumar decided to grab his life back. He put his football dream on hold. He cracked IIT examinations, became an engineer, and also found a new passion for playing badminton and became so very good at it. Nitesh Kumar is a hero we all must salute. He joins us on News 9, Paralympics gold medalist in men's SL3 category from Paris. Nitesh, first of all, congratulations, and you're very welcome to this show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Nitesh, it's been a month since you won the gold in Paris. What has this last month been like?
Last month, it's been very exciting and very joyful and overwhelming and emotional for me. I came back very next day after winning the Paralympic gold, and ever since I've been visiting my hometown, my training places and events, and wherever I go, I get emotional watching the people enjoying my win as it's theirs, and having that joy of someone winning the Paralympic gold for them. So it makes me very emotional when I see everyone enjoying the gold and feeling that pride.
Okay, I've also seen you, on Instagram meeting a lot of celebrities. There have been film stars, politicians. Does it all seem a bit unreal at times?
Yeah, of course. The first one was meeting the Prime Minister in Delhi on 12th, and yeah, before when we went to for Paralympics, he had called, spoken to us on Zoom call, and he wished us good luck for the games. And then after coming back, he met us. So yeah, that one was the most inspiring one, that the Prime Minister himself in meets you after winning a medal at the Paralympics, and then yeah, further on going on to meet the sports celebs of our country, and then. Ranveer Singh and Kartik Aaryan at the Ambani's dinner on in September last week.
Did any of them say something interesting that you remember? Something that stayed with you?
Yeah, I remember the conversation with both Kartik Aaryan and Ranveer Singh. I spoke to Aaryan about his movie Chandu Champion, which inspired me before going to Paralympics and made me realize how huge it is to qualify for Paralympics and represent India there. And then I met Murli Kant sir there at the screening of the movie, and then he wished me luck. And now I got to meet him as well at the Ambani's dinner, and then he was happy that the conversation we had during that time was good, and he wished me good luck for gold, and then I came back with the gold, so he was also happy about it. And then Ranveer Singh was talking to me about how his wife beats him under 10 in badminton and then how proud he is about my win. So yeah, it was very fun and inspiring to meet everyone and have fun conversations with them.
Nitesh, that final was quite something. I mean, you'd never beaten Daniel Bethel before. You won the first game, 21-14. He came back in the second. The third was scary. You guys were going neck to neck. Take us through what was going on in your head at that moment.
Like when I was stepping into the final, of course, I never had won against him. He had won 9 times against me, but
Yeah.
but I knew that it's gonna be equally pressurable for both of us to play the final, because it's huge for both of us. It was my first Paralympics and my first final. It was his second Paralympics and second final. He had won silver in the previous one, so he was also tends to go out there and win his gold, and I was out there fighting for my goal. So it was equally pressurable for both of us. And then I started with a strategy to just get used to the atmosphere, the drift, the crowd, the lights, the courts, everything. And then initially I could feel like he's losing out, he's calm and he's getting impatient. So I just wanted to stand there and then give my best and be calm and not to lose out my temper. But yeah, winning out the first set very comfortably after running close till 11 all and 12 all was good, and the strategies worked very well the way I planned it with my coach during the training in Hyderabad. And then second set I was leading, and then he fought back. I felt the drift got changed
Yeah.
in the second half of the second set. I was struggling to send the shuttle back, and then he was having a good attack and pushing myself from the net. But yeah, again moving to the third set, I knew how it's gonna be in the other side, so I tried to keep the lead match close to the point so that he doesn't get the upper hand. And then yeah, of course, 2021 down in the final set. I kind of got nervous, but I had few losses like that in the past. So I just kept on telling myself to should be there and just focus on the point, irrespective of the result and how he has come back. And yeah, it worked for me. And then being disciplined at the end, not to try so much out of the game and just be play positive in my style worked for me. And then it was two quick points, and then I didn't know how to react and how to celebrate it about it. I was laughing at myself later on when I saw my celebration, but yeah, everything was worth after winning that gold medal.
I'm sure it was, and it's been such a moment for all of us as Indians to just see you win that medal. Now, tell me one thing, how did badminton start for you in IIT, and why badminton?
I think badminton, because it was the easy to play, because everyone would have played in their childhood, in their with their family, just standing there, just playing, knocking shuttle off here and there. So I started badminton with the same perspective, for recreation, that I'll have something to do other than studies at the college. But then when I was introduced with the regulations and the rules, I was excited, and then I just started playing it regularly.
Huh?
Later on wanted to be part of the college team, and then started playing regularly and sincerely with the coach before I got to know about para sports. And then when I got to know about para sports, yeah, then I was more curious, because I never had tried to push myself out of the comfort zone in the last few years. And then I was curious to see how other para athletes with different disabilities play badminton professionally and give their best. So yeah, when I went for the first national tournament, it was eye opening for me and very inspiring for me to see how everyone forgets their disabilities and their struggles when they are playing, and then they just give their best. So yeah, that's what motivated me to pursue badminton further.
Okay. How did you manage to find balance between studies and badminton? I mean, you were in IIT and playing badminton and excelling in one for sure. I don't know how you did in your studies, but yes, you became an engineer, so I'm sure it was good.
Yeah, initially it was okay, because I was not pursuing badminton too much, because it was just a recreation for me. But yeah, when after I started playing para badminton more professionally, it started getting difficult for me, obviously, because I had to spend more time on court, and I had to focus on that more. Plus, you having diet restrictions in college, not I don't think anyone can go out there and play international by having food at the mess. So yeah, those things were a little difficult for me. And then yeah, to manage the load, yeah, of course, when my batchmates used to go out for tours on weekends and have fun time, I used to spend time playing. And then yeah, of course, the marks got started getting affected later on. But then yeah, the college was supportive for still supportive for me to go out and there and play. And then they allowed me to have a break after the seventh semester, so that I can go out and play Asian Games in 2020 in 2018. So yeah, they were equally supportive for the journey.
And now, what is it that your classmates say to you? You know, the ones who have seen you get to this level, or your closest friends from IIT?
Yeah, of course they are very proud. We they because they have always seen me how dedicatedly I used to play badminton. And I even after a tiring day at classes, I never used to miss my training in the evening. I used to play there for hours. We didn't have a regular professional coach, so it was just us playing. And we were just I just used to keep on playing for 4 or 5 hours, and then miss out dinners as well. So they have seen the journey closest to me. So they are very proud of the way I've come far, and they've always been in touch and following the sport. And yeah, of course, I haven't been able to respond to everyone yet. But yeah, I saw, like, we have a group on WhatsApp from our batch, and they've renamed the group as the batchmates of Nitesh Kumar. So yeah, it's
Uh,
also, yeah, emotional for me, and I know how proud they are. about the win as well. So looking forward to meet them really soon about it.
That is so sweet. Tell me one thing, Nitesh. What is the mindset you believe one should follow in overcoming an adversity? You've gone through something one can't imagine. And at a very young age. I mean, this happened to you when you were 15, where you damaged your leg in an accident. If there's somebody who's looking up to you right now and saying, you know, what is it that Nitesh did? What is the mindset here? What is the one thing you told yourself that you followed that helped you? What would it be?
It was actually my father who kept on telling me to never give up. Like even that was the hardest time I was in my life. Even now when I have injuries, they feel smaller to me, because the toughest one was the one in 2009 when I was just 15, and then I didn't know what to do, where to go, what will I have with the life, and that was the time when my father kept on telling me to never give up and never lose hope about it. And the first thing was to get back on legs independently, and he has been equally supportive and to me, and he had pushed me more than my coaches push me now for to get up and go out there, because walking on a prosthetic is not that easy. You have to practice every day, walking hours in front of mirrors to see if your walking pattern is good. And I used to sometimes get tired. I used to have pains, and but he always motivated me to keep on trying. And then yeah, eventually when it was there, yeah, I was very proud of myself that within 6 7 months I was out there, independent in the normal life. And then yeah, after that it's always been the same. Yeah, whenever I have injuries, whenever I have setbacks, I just tell myself that every setback and every injury is smaller than that injury. And I've come past that, I can come past everything now. And of course, playing a sport, it teaches you to deal with failures. So yeah, that part has also been taken care by
Yeah.
sports, that if I'm low, I automatically work harder on pushing myself further and make a comeback.
Okay, so don't give up. You know, wake up every morning, do what you're meant to do, and have a
Yeah.
good support in your family. Okay, now Nitesh, did BAI approach you after what you spoke about, how you felt that they were not the most helpful to para athletes, and did that conversation happen? Because you did flag some important issues that you felt weren't being addressed by the Badminton Association of India.
Yeah, it's like when players are playing at such a huge level, playing representing country at World Championships, Asian Games, and Paralympics, I think they should not have things on their head about managing their hotels and their transportation, and how to deal with small things of getting the visas and things on time, then getting things done on time. So those were the things which we have been struggling all this while. And then by being a very in expertise in badminton, we expected them to have equal expertise and administration in para badminton, but I think we have been lacking it. So yeah, still waiting for to hear from Bai about it. Like, we haven't have a conversation, and we didn't have a discussion about from what players' perspective is and what we need things to get sorted off. But still looking forward to it, and just hoping to have a good administration so that players don't have to worry about small things, and everything is transparent and everything is well informed, well communicated, so that we can just go out there and focus on our sport and playing.
Now, you're an engineer, an IIT graduate. How do you think technology can impact para sports in the coming years?
I think we have been doing well technically as well. Prosthetic has been the most helpful for me. Before COVID, I used to play with a small with a normal play walking prosthetic, and then during COVID, I got myself a good prosthetic from Artificial Limb Center Pune. So yeah, getting introduced to a sports prosthetic has always been the plus point in my career after COVID. So yeah, I think that in the same way we can uplift others' game as well, having the good support of sports wheelchair and good prosthetics, and then working out on our training with more technically sound equipments of there's a equipment called there's a software called game, and it analyzes your game, how much shuttles are you hitting outside, how much which corner of the court you're going less, you're struggling. So I think these things might help players more with the analysis, and then working more soundly on their game.
Nitish, you know, I mean, you had this terrible adversity, a terrible setback. You came back at 15, you recovered from that. You graduated from IIT. You're a gold medalist at the Paralympics. To wake up some days and say, yeah, I'm a star, yeah. There's nothing that I cannot do.
No, I don't think I don't have that feel of having becoming a celebrity or star now because I've always been grounded and even now when I've resumed my training because I have an international tournament coming up. So even now when I'm going to training among other players, I still feel the same and I still have the same passion about the game. So I don't think that win has changed something about the feel of being a star or celebrity. But yeah, of course, it's a confidence booster for me so that I can, I have to work hard further to have this consistency. I've myself given up a level that, I have to always live up to this level and just keep moving forward. So it's just like that.
You know what, you can cut yourself some slack and you can call yourself a star because you truly are one. What you have done is you've taken a path that's not very usually taken by people. Most of the people would not be able to get to the point where you have with whatever limitations you found along the way. It is so much fun and I'm honored to have this conversation with you, Nitesh. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank you so much. It was lovely speaking to you. Thank you.
There you have it, Nitesh Kumar, Paralympic gold medalist in badminton. Yes, SL3 category, superb final that he won against Daniel Bettel of the Great Britain and helping India get to that absolutely incredible total of 29 medals. That's it then on this special edition of Game On. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.